What's up, guys? Today I'm coming at you with a budget pistol review, I guess I would call it. It's as you see by the title, it is a Taurus G2C. Uh, it's sort of kind of an unboxing. I've had this gun for a while, just had never really took the time to actually do anything with it. If you look at it, it is, well, I mean, it's a Taurus. um, I guess you would say, what does this gun compare to? Um, I generally carry a Glock 43, and they're about the same size with that finger extension on it. We'll do a little comparison video to that some other time, but in my opinion, that's kind of where it shines size-wise, because of the longer grip on it. Would be like the Glock 43, even though this one holds 12 rounds. Metguard mags with the blind man follower, I guess you would say. We'll make sure it's unloaded. She's empty. I really like this gun. I mean, it has some advantages as far as like you got a thumb safety for you people that like that. I don't really care for it myself. Too much to go wrong if you forget to hit that. Like, I mean, it can be manipulated. If you're left-handed, well, you're gonna struggle. You're gonna have to reach over with that right hand, which I am left-handed and can shoot either way, but I generally carry right-handed. You have your, I do like these, like that. The they call it some kind of, Taurus has a name for these rest pads, but I mean, it's for like that, you know, for shooters to like rest your thumbs on, and then on this side, right there. Overall, it's been a pretty good gun. It's been really reliable. I mean, it's had a few like break-in issues as far as like, for me, I had a couple of failure to feeds. I don't know. I did shoot it before I cleaned it. I always do that with every gun, just to make, I don't know, I like to see if it'll work out the box. After I cleaned it up real good, I ain't had any issues. So, I mean, it's a pretty reliable gun. It has 3-dot sights, which are, well, they work pretty good in the light, like a lot of light, but like, you know, if it's cloudy, like, but then again, I'm blind, so, but see how, I don't know if you can notice it, but like your front post, it doesn't seem as bright. Well, maybe that's my eyes. But anyway, it's the sights, you know, they can be, you know, replaced with night sights or anything Glock related sights. We'll take a look at what's on this side. You do have that thumb safety, and you have a slide catch. I ain't gonna say it's a like magazine, like a slide release. I don't even know if I can get it to release. Well, yeah, but it's really, really small. To break this down, it's just like a Glock. So you just go just like that, click, and slide it off. Like, get it off. Yeah. Same thing as far as breaking it down. You have a captured recoil spring. That is polymer. They do sell an upgrade for this, a stainless steel guide rod and everything, which is, I don't know, about 16 bucks. Pull pull the barrel out. That's some kind of, it's not satin, but it's like maybe gunmetal gray or something like that. The slide is stainless steel, I'm pretty sure. It's magnetized, so I believe it is. There is your extractor. You do have a loaded chamber indicator up top. If you look here, there is some cheap see that plastic? That is the guide spring rod maybe. But anyway, that can be replaced with a stainless steel, which will take that grittiness out of the trigger. You just put a screwdriver there and pull that back, pull that plate off, just like a Glock. Slide that whole assembly out, change that, and that'll make this thing like butter. We'll try to put it back together on the camera. Which I have it hard enough doing things when I ain't trying to look through a camera to do it. Let's see. Yep. So something like that. It does have a recess. See where it goes right in there. We'll put it back together. If you look inside, it does have metal internals, just like a Glock. I mean, it looks just like a Glock. I mean, other than see how skinny and thin that is. That's not very Glockish looking, but put it back together. Pull, click. And then it does have the restrike capability, which is so bang, bang, bang. But anyway, that's kind of my review on it. It does have driftable sights on the rear, which, I mean, they suck, I ain't gonna lie. But, you know, for the money, I think I paid like $189 for this, which is smoking deal. I think that front sight is pinned. You have a Picatinny rail, which, if you look at this, 600, well, not 600, but I think this is like $500 gun. It doesn't have one. It doesn't have, but we're not going to even compare that to a Glock. I mean, it's not even in the same realm as a Glock. In my opinion, this thing, like I said, it has been pretty dang reliable. I mean, I have shot probably 500 rounds through it. You do get a full grip on it. For me, I mean, I have, I don't know, like medium hands, maybe smallish to medium hands, and I can get all three on it. I generally shoot like that. So, I mean, it works for me because I wrap my front finger around the trigger guard on these small guns like this. But I mean, overall, I've been happy with it. I think it's, if you can get it for cheap, I think it's worth the money. You can do a lot of customization to it. You can change that black back plate with something cool. I've seen some skulls and some Punisher, things like that. Like I said, you can change that recoil spring and guide rod, and you can change that striker guide too, which will make this thing a totally different beast. I plan to do that in the future, but you know, right now I don't carry it very rarely. It's kind of a range play around gun. I'm not quite, I don't know, I'm not quite there on as far as being confident because of that name. I know that's being a little shallow. Maybe somebody in the comments could help me out. You have this safety on the trigger. It is Glock-like, but not, you know, that's more pronounced. That one's loaded and hot, and I'm not gonna touch it. But you know, that's kind of the difference in what it looks like. If you notice that there is a scratch, I think, because it's not on this side, it's a little bit. But every Taurus gun that I own has some kind of scratch on it. I think this is like a satin finish. You can, I've seen people talk about doing press checks like that, but with this loaded indicator, it'll be popped up when it's loaded, so you don't really need to do press checks unless you just want to. And like I said, when you break it down, you just have to come that far and pull that down. See where it lines up? I mean, it's that simple. Just if you got weak hands, just like that. Like, you know, if you got like the arthritis or like a woman or whatever. Like I see people doing all kinds, they'll pull the gun upside down, but I mean, the easiest for me is just watch out for that. Just that far. That's all you got to come back and then break down. We'll show the, I did forget about that. The mag drop, it'll kick it out. You don't have to pull it. You don't have to reach for it. Just touch it and it'll shoot it out. These are 12 round mags, so you're getting 12 plus 1. And like I said, for the price, can't beat it. Overall, it's a good gun. It shoots steel, aluminum, just as good as brass. Once you get it broke in, just make sure you clean it up real good when you get it. That scratch looks bad, don't it? I think the idiot that I bought it from, like they put those gun locks in it, he tried to put it in through the barrel, and I was like, man, you're gonna scratch the damn gun up. And then he went through here, but I think he's the one that screwed it up. Or it could be just the line of the gun, but I think that's a scratch. I've got another Taurus gun that got a scratch, or it could be scratched from a holster. I don't know. You know, I didn't have glasses on when I bought it, so I guess, I don't know. I don't know if I did it. I don't know if a holster did it, but whatever. Moving on. These will, that is like sandpaper. If you're not wearing an undershirt, if you conceal carry it, those will eat your shit up. They'll eat your back up. You can cover this grip with like Talon grips or something if you prefer. But the way I carry kind of like at 430. So the gun kind of sits like that, kind of away from my body. So, and like with a holster that I'm carrying has a sweat back, so it doesn't really affect me. But if you got a cheap holster, it will indeed dig in on you. I don't know if I've missed anything. Guys, please don't give me a hard time in the comment. I'm not a professional gun reviewer. They do have their shit stamped everywhere. This is a 9mm, if I did not mention that. Great little gun for the money. I mean, if all you got is $200 to buy a gun, don't buy a High Point, buy this. I mean, this is miles ahead of a High Point. If you do have the money to buy a gun, if you have more money, and I'm not a Glock fan. I mean, I do like Glocks, I'm not gonna lie, and I do feel comfortable with them, but save your money and buy a Glock if you want, you know. I don't know. I mean, this gun's really, has some really good benefits to it, but a Glock or a SIG, that's kind of, you know, like for a carry gun. I still, like, if I could do these modifications to it, I might change my mind about it, but the trigger on it feels so gritty, and you have a tremendous amount of take up on it. I should have pulled that magazine out. Like, well, not there. I mean, I didn't get it that time. That thing's a pain. See that weird clicking that you get before you get to actually get it to shoot? And that time it went, and then there's your double action. but I'm just not 100% confident with that trigger. I don't like it the way it is right now. Maybe with some work and some modifications, I get confident with it and carry it. But that's my review of it. I have been seeing them since Armageddon. I think the cheapest I've seen one's been like $239, $249 in that area. I still think it's worth that if you can get it out the door for that. But I think they have a G2C out now, so these will probably come down again. Highly recommend picking it up, for a range gun, truck gun. It's a neat gun. Like I said, after I upgrade it, maybe I'll feel a little bit more confident about carrying it. But I do like it. Just not. I don't know if I'm willing to trust my life with it right away. It's better than nothing, I guess. It's better than a stick. Well, I don't know. A stick's pretty good as long as I ain't got another gun. But anyway, I'm rambling. I hope you guys have a good weekend and all. And we'll talk to you later. Thank you.